Greetings, folks. This is Alexis Bach here again with another edition of NAMI Cares. In this podcast, our theme is volunteering. And today I am happy to have Laurie Huske again, our NAMI friend and president of our local NAMI Kane County North chapter here with us. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having me back.
So today, I really like to talk about the mental and physical benefits of volunteering. I mean, there's so many people have so many things on their plates, and there's always a demand for time. But with volunteering, it's just more than just you giving your time. You actually get something back. So what have you seen or experienced or heard, Laurie, about this?
I have to tell you, I come from a family that volunteering was second nature to us. And I'm the oldest of 7 children. Mom and Dad both volunteered. We all volunteered for lots of different things because it answered the call of our faith. Mm-hmm. And just human kindness is to step in and help. So for me, it's very comfortable. But when I'm out asking people to please volunteer, mm-hmm. you know, I get that look, oh gosh, how much time is this going to take? How much? I'm going to give you some ideas of things that you could do that don't require very much time at all. And about the benefits of doing this. Yes, we have science behind us telling us.
I'm going to volunteer for you for NAMI. What benefits? How is that going to benefit me?
Well, first of all, you're going to feel good when you leave. I absolutely guarantee it. Secondly, we have the benefits of those feel-good things mm-hmm. benefit our overall health. We tend to live longer when we're volunteers. We experience joy that we might not normally. Mm-hmm. And just the sense of having done something, however small, for your community really enhances your life as well as the people you're working towards.
Now, I can definitely attest to that because I volunteer with the NAMI drop-in, and there's times when I go and I'm tired and I get there and it literally re-energizes me. And by the time I leave, I am feeling so much better, and I feel like I've made a connection with my friends at NAMI, and it just sets a whole completely positive tone for the rest of my day.
Oh, I can echo that. There are days, I'm a retired lady, and some days I'm tired when I get up or it's really cold out. But I go over to the Ecker Center where you mentioned the drop-in. We 2 afternoons a week, we host a drop-in center on Tuesdays and Fridays from 1 to 3. I walk in the building and I'm greeted. Good morning, Laurie. Good morning, Laurie. It's like the old Cheers line, go where somebody knows your name. It makes you feel good. I'm greeted with smiles. They ask me how I'm doing. And then when we get into the drop-in itself, hearing laughter among my friends who are there, just sharing memories of something. We don't sit and discuss mental health the whole time we're there. We're just a group of people, community members,
who just
interacting.
Live. Yes,
we're just playing a game, doing some artwork, talking about music, whatever it is we do. For me, when I interact with folks who, in my opinion, are heroes because they get up every day, they face taking the decision to take medications or not, sometimes with side effects that are unpleasant. Mm-hmm. Most of our guests take public transportation, so the effort to go out in the cold and the ice and when they're not feeling so hot, it's huge to me, and it inspires me. And it reminds me that we're all in this together.
In terms of volunteering, if anyone out there listening has ever been touched by NAMI, whether they have a relative who struggles with mental illness and they've maybe come to our family-to-family course, or even just contacting you, having some face-to-face time with you, or maybe a phone call, if anyone's ever really benefited, I would just like to put the call out there is to pay it forward. Because the volunteering that we really need, it doesn't take a lot of time. But it's so essential because our organization is completely 100% run by volunteers.
Absolutely.
And we have the same core of people that we've had for a long time, and some even longer. For instance, you've been involved in NAMI how many years now?
Since 2009.
2009. I mean, I've just come on board the last couple years. But I just feel that it's to really encourage anyone that if you've benefited from NAMI, put some skin in the game. Volunteer, do something, because it does bring joy. And it's that flip coin of the mental illness, because there's so much pain with mental illness on every level, from the people who are suffering to the family members. This is a positive thing that you can do that really makes an impact on your community. Something as small as being there outside a Jewel when we have our
NAMI Cares.
Yes, and just volunteering to collect money and smile and say, hey,
here's some information. The other thing about volunteering is that you inspire other people to volunteer. I've noticed an increase in the volunteering impetus from the guests who come to our drop-in.
Yes.
They didn't think about doing a podcast for us or speaking for the 708 referendum or any of those kinds of things. So there's a ripple effect, and it's a positive one.
So where do we need volunteers? Where do you think are most critical areas that we're always in need of volunteers?
You briefly mentioned the NAMI Cares Day, which is our annual fundraiser. And it's more, the fundraising isn't the prime impetus for this. This is to get the word out. In May, during Mental Health Month, we have a table at the Jewel on Larkin Avenue, and we offer information, resources if people are asking, and we also take donations. But it's to get our name out there and make people realize that this is part of our community as well. We do it again in October for Mental Health Week, usually that first week in October. So I'll have information, or you can go to our information page at NAMIKCN.org, and it'll give those dates and what we need. Generally, what we ask somebody to do is offer 2 hours of their day. We're usually out there for 4 hours, and we work in shifts. We get 2 tables if we are allowed, and you don't have to do anything. You just smile and hand out information and say, this is Mental Health Month. So how about for the NAMI Drop-In Center? You want to kind of explain that a little bit, maybe what would be needed there? Right. Our drop-in center is basically facilitated by 2 NAMI volunteers, and I would certainly love to have a larger roster of people who could come in and interact with our guests, get the coffee going. We offer free snacks and coffee, water, those kind of things. But we're also looking for people who might have a particular skill. Do you play guitar? Do you have a service dog that you would be willing to bring in and let our guests interact with? Do you do anything in the arts? Do you like to sing? There are a wealth of opportunities. You just let me know what you would like to do. And as I say, we are open 2 afternoons a week at the Ecker Center, 1845 Grandstand Place here in Elgin, and we welcome all the help we can get. We would like to, sometimes I think some of our guests get a little weary of seeing my old face in there.
I think they get tired of seeing me too. But
I would like to bring some more community members in as well.
Okay, and it's really, so the people out there understand, it's, even one day out of a month, a few hours. It's kind of, volunteering is, kind of think about that old story about the starfish. The man's walking on the shore and there's 50 million starfish. And he picks up one and he tosses it back into the ocean, and someone sees him and says, you're not going to make any difference. And he says it made a difference to that one starfish.
Absolutely.
So what we do when we volunteer, even if you only spend a couple hours a month, is you make such a difference to the people that are that come and participate in the drop-in and the wonderful friendships that you develop. And I just can't encourage people more to get involved and get involved somewhere, just do something.
I have to point out also, you do not need to be an extrovert to volunteer
Yes.
your time. We've had many volunteers who are just comfortable sitting and playing a game of Uno with the guests, and they really don't want to do any of those other things. That is so valuable to us. So get in touch with me and I'll find a spot for you. I have another thing too. NAMI has had a history of compiling all the actual paper trail of our affiliate, and we had a designated person who put those together in scrapbooks and things, and she has retired. I need somebody, because I'm telling you, the pile that needs to go into scrapbooks has really increased. And if someone would like to come in and sit in my office, if they don't want to interact with anyone but sit in the office, get those things in those books, those are so valuable to NAMI Kane County.
And then the last thing, I know that where we need volunteers is on our board. Where could we use volunteers on our NAMI board to help us with the variety of duties?
We would love to see a range of talents and skills on our board. We already have that, but so many people on our board are also juggling other NAMI duties. Mm-hmm. I would love to see someone from the faith community at the board, someone from the Elgin Police Department. I would love to see people from the community college. They need to be a member of NAMI, but that's a very doable thing. Again, it gets down to, if you're volunteering to serve, we meet the second Saturday of every month, except in July. And sometimes we've done, when our board members are traveling, so we'll do webinars and things like that. So we're able to still get the business done in a convenient way. So we can work around schedules, and if you know of anyone who would be interested in sitting on the board, please, again, contact us. We welcome everyone, and bring all your good ideas with you. Focus on May, Mental Health Month. Pick that as your goal to, yes, I'm going to step up. I've always said I'm going to help out. Tell me what we can do. Thank you.
Thanks. This is Alexis Bach, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.